I'm the music producer and music director for the production, for the show. And I happily received a call from my good friend Thor here at the Soraya, who told me about the project. And the project was already fantastic before he even got to tell me who was going to be, were going to be the featured artists. And when he told me, it was, it was a complete done deal on my end, because not only I absolutely adore Linda's music, but I've also known and have made music together with both Aida Cuevas and La Marisol for many, many years. And I love them, particularly on stage, but off stage, they're wonderful people. So it's just a wonderful opportunity to make beautiful music. Interesting enough, one of the last live concerts that I was a part of, we did a live to film performance of Selma, of the Ava DuVernay film, here at the Soraya, live with orchestra in early February 2020, and it's a beautiful room. Some rooms have. It's not about just the technical and the comfort aspects of it, but there's a certain magic, certain intangible things. This room has it. It's hard to describe it. I'm not even going to try, but it's a beautiful place to make music. I really, really like this room. There's certain artists that get to you, and you might appreciate their music, coming from different aspects. You might appreciate the virtuosity. You might appreciate the memories from a certain part of your life. Linda's one of those artists that's truly iconic. She opened so many doors for all of us, particularly people from a Latin background. She not only acknowledged her roots, but at times in which it was a pretty huge risk for her to do so, she reinforced and made sure that everyone knew, hey, by the way, remember I'm doing this, but this is me. Don't limit me to be this great pop and country artist. This is me, and I think that's just amazing. She's a trailblazer. She really opened a lot of doors for people like me, and to be able to do a tribute, and also what was really appealing was to be able to do a tribute in which we honor her music, and I dare say this, by not just by performing her music as she did it, because no one can do it even close, right? What's the point, right? She's the best at what she does. So in a very respectful way, we took certain elements of her music and we took some liberties to show that her music is still evolving. And I think for any artist to be able to leave a legacy that's evolving is probably one of the highest forms of flattery that you can get. People take what you did and it inspires them to do something else. And that's what we very humbly try to do at a musical level. Well, when you have a situation like this where you have amazing songs and somewhere in the back of your mind you're thinking, I would like to bring a new flavor to this. You have to do it very carefully, right? You don't want to just change things just to change them. So you have to have a really strong reason to do it. So in this case, there's certain things that we kept beautifully, true to the originals. Many of the things that Aida is performing are, more on the traditional side of things, and it wouldn't be really, the right thing to do to try to change them drastically. And she's one of the best performers in the world. So we let Aida do what she does, and that's already beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful parts of the show that you will see. When it comes to Marisol and La Santa Cecilia, there was a little bit of an opportunity to try certain things and to try certain new flavors on something without it's finding that balance between acknowledging, respecting what something is, and try to bring your own, touch and to your own vision to it. In particular, what I wanted to do is to take something that would represent and honor Linda, and at the same time come from Marisol's soul, pardon the reference, right? Something that truly represented Marisol as well. and La Santa Cecilia. So on on a song like You're Not Good, I said, well, what, it's a crazy idea, but what if we do this as a cumbia? Which, it sounds completely insane, but there's always some truth to those things. You go like, well, let me try it. And I started just trying ideas. And I realized that, hey, this could really work. And by doing that, we honor Linda's legacy, and we're representing Marisol and La Santa Cecilia. And it's a humble way from us to say, Linda, here's our tribute to you, with trying something based on what you've done and making it our own, and making it, reaching maybe other people that might not have heard it, opening, again, the evolving, Linda's music is alive. I guess that's a good way to put it. Linda's music is alive. That I was really wanted to bring everybody together, and I always like to put a little break, between the way that everybody's days have been going up until the moment we start rehearsing or getting connected with art or with music in particular. In my case, I always like to acknowledge, hey, everyone ready? Is the technical aspects of everything ready? But now let's talk about what is about to happen. I always make a point of that. Now, particularly in these days, what I was trying to convey, and I think it rang true with the people in the mariachi and in the band and with the artists, is we've always been extremely fortunate to be musicians, even more fortunate to make a living as musicians and to communicate through art. It's always been a fortunate situation for all of us. Even more so right now. We are fortunate, blessed, whatever word you want to use to describe it, but the fact that we're able to make music in the middle of a pandemic, it's almost, it's more unique than ever before. There's very few people in the world making music, live music today. And the fact that we can, I believe that as musicians, as artists in general, our purpose in life is to get whatever art we have inside of us, bring it outside and share it, and bring joy, emotion, whatever you're going for at the time, but bring it from our soul to the people that are listening, to the people that are enjoying, and to make this communication. It's about us giving it and people receiving it, and to have a chance to do this in the middle of a pandemic is just unique, and I'm very, very honored, happy, but truly, truly happy to be able to make music with other people, to make it live. Such a beautiful room, performing Linda's music, which is just amazing, with Aida, with Marisol, with La Santa Cecilia, with Mariachi Garibaldi, the Soraya. It's I guess one thing that we all learn with this, with what's going on in the world, is we cannot take anything for granted. And this is a wonderful way to acknowledge that. This would have been a good day a year ago, a great day a year ago, I should say. Now it's a uniquely extraordinary day, and I wanted to embrace that. Somewhere Out There, a beautiful, iconic, all around, amazing pop song. One of those pop songs that you listen to and say, well, this, check every box on what makes a truly amazing pop song. It was, Linda and James Ingram at the absolute top of their skills and games, singing with each other, a beautiful arrangement. James Horner, it was just a really, really well-crafted song. We wanted to do the song, and again, if you're gonna go for something so iconic, and you try to go exactly for the same thing, you set up for failure. There's no way that anyone can make that version any better. They close the door on that. But I started thinking, what can we do with this? What can we do with this song to make it, again, a tribute to Linda, but also a tribute to who we have on stage honoring Linda? And I came up with the concept of let's make Somewhere Out There. Let's turn it into a duet. It's a duet like it was Linda and James Ingram, but we're gonna have Marisol and David Hidalgo from Los Lobos. But that was already great, but I said we have to make them be represented on the song. And we, I had the idea to do it as a ranchera, as a mariachi ranchera. So I started trying some ideas, and again, it was one of those moments where you're like, hey, this really could work out. I love those moments because it's unique. We wanted to have something that would happen here tonight, only, one time only, and to have something that, hopefully it is as unique as the original performance of Somewhere Out There, with a completely different flavor, but we're going for this something unique that will happen here tonight. So the melding, the blending of this apparently very different styles in this song that we're going to have tonight, it was my idea just to almost to take a picture and to take a photo of our reality as Latino performers that live in the U.S. We are a hybrid, and this applies. Aida lives in Mexico, but she does a lot of work here. Marisol is a true hybrid. I am a true hybrid. I've been, I'm originally from Argentina, from Buenos Aires, but I've been living most of my life in the U.S. So it was a way to document, that's a nice way to put it, who we are musically. It's a blend. A song like Somewhere Out There, as a pop song, reached my heart equally as, a mariachi, a traditional Latin American rock, or like all the things. This is what we are. And I think it's time for us to try to make these things be seen and heard in the best way possible. And also we come up with like some unique things that people appreciate. Art, again, in my case, music, is essential for all of us, not just for the people making music. It's essential for the human race. It's one of the highest ways and forms of expression that we have to express not just joy, but uncertainty, the fear about the unknown, and all of these things need to come together, and we need to have a platform. We need to, let us play for you, and because we need to play for you, and I dare say it, you need to hear our music. We feed each other, right? Linda was taking similar risks musically as to these ones that we're describing that we'll take in tonight, with the big exception. She was taking these risks many years ago when it was way more riskier, pardon the way to put it, but way more riskier, and it was way more of a challenge to come out saying, hey, this is who I am. Listen to this. You might have never heard this music, but I promise you, in 3 minutes, I'm going to change your life by what's going to reach, your soul musically. That's amazing. That's a true artist. There's things that are hard to explain in words, right? I always say that it's easier to listen to music than to talk about music and let the music do the talking. That being said, that there's occasionally you run into moments, if you're fortunate enough, in which just some intangible magic happens. Accompanying a singer like Marisol with such an amazing, well-crafted song with just a piano, it's extremely powerful, extremely vulnerable, right? It's just a voice and an instrument. There's no gimmicks, there's no computers, lights, fireworks, there's no dancers, there's nothing. It's the singer, the song, and the accompanist. And we had a truly special moment. I welcome it, any time that that I can accompany La Marisol. It's just beautiful. This is what we're here for. This is our purpose.